Thank you, Raid Shadow Legends, for sponsoring this video. I present to you the Guga Mac versus the world champion, the Big Mac. I don't know about you, but just by look, I can see which one is better. Just wait for you to find out the ingredients I put inside. But the first thing we gotta do is some field research. And here I have the original Big Mac. As I open the box, this is what it looks like. I will say almost every single person in the world have tasted this sandwich. As you can see, it has a very thin patty, followed by a little bit of pickles, the world famous mac sauce, shredded lettuce, followed by another patty, and the good old American cheese. That is the world famous McDonald's Big Mac. There's a reason why this sandwich is the most popular one in McDonald's, and that definitely needs some respect. One thing McDonald's got it right is that the combination of all these ingredients together are awesome. For my patty, I started with 80-20, and I like to grind my own meat. It's a combination of brisket and chuck. But at the same time, to add more fat, I'm gonna add something special. And this is Japanese Wagyu A5 fat. Unlike any other fat you've ever had, it's something difficult to explain. It literally melts at room temperature. So as I'm chopping it up, you can see that it's 100% frozen. If not, this would not be possible. For you to understand a little bit better, is just like butter. As you can see, by the time I was done, the part that was the closest one to the board started to melt. So make sure if you're gonna do this recipe, you act quickly. It's pretty straightforward. Just combine all of the meat together with the fat and mix it well. By the time I was done, you can see that the fat is starting to melt. So I started by making 2.5 ounces patties. To make the perfect patty, I like to use a mold. And as you can see, by the time I was done, I was left with perfect patties. Now let's talk about buns. I'm going to be using Guga's buns. If you've never made them before, I definitely recommend you trying it out. It is an easy recipe to make, and it's something that you can always have it in your arsenal. In my opinion, one of the things that distinguish the Big Mac the most is the sauce. This sauce is known worldwide, and it is good. And if you're gonna make an authentic Big Mac, you must replicate it as close as possible. So I started with a little bit of mayo, followed by yellow mustard, sweet relish, smoked paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, sugar, and finish it off with white wine vinegar. Now all there's left to do is to mix it well, and your sauce is done. After tasting the Big Mac sauce and this one, I can say that they're pretty much identical. So that is my take on Big Mac sauce. For the lettuce, I'm gonna be using the same one they use. This kind is iceberg, and I just gotta cut it fine. And of course, just like McDonald's, I gotta throw in some white onions. The last ingredient for this iconic sandwich is the cheese. And for that, I'm gonna be using the good old American cheese. But now that I have everything ready, I say it is enough talking, and it is time for me to show you my take in this iconic burger. So let's do it. Alright everybody, before cooking, I want to thank today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. As you guys already know, Raid is one of the biggest RPG game in the App Store, and it is one of my favorite games to play. Make sure you use my link below to download Raid to your mobile phone or PC. Today, I'm going to be talking about Raid factions, including my favorite, the Orcs. Orcs live in a tribe spread all over the land. They used to be bred as warriors, so it's no surprise that they are some of the best fighters in the game. I mean, take a look at this guy right here, the Ultimate Gali. He is my favorite. He's an attack type character that can deal with burn damages so that your enemy gets damage at every turn. Pair him together with Shaman that has the ability to revive characters from your team, and you have a really awesome duo. Besides them, Raid has 16 factions, each with their own unique champions like elves, barbarians, lizardmen, and more. Just recently, they added the champion fragments. That lets you collect pieces and then summon some really awesome champions, with a special event running right now to get the amazing Krilla Witch Arm. It ends August 28th, so make sure you don't miss out. There's also a new Bizer that lets you buy new items from your winnings in the arena, and they just extended the daily login rewards to 270 days with a free champion available just for logging in. So go to the video description, click on the special link, and if you are a new player, you will get 100,000 silvers and one free champion, the epic Light Swarm. All this treasure will be waiting for you here. This offer only lasts for 30 days, and it is valid for new players. Once again, thank you Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. I hope to see you guys there so we can play together. But now, let's get right back to the video. Alright everybody, this is my take on the world famous Big Mac. Angel, what do you think?
It is world famous, that's for sure.
That is for sure.
Pretty
they
famous.
have it everywhere in every single country. So we got obviously the traditional Big Mac on the box, and then we have a Guga version here. I think you squeezed yours a little bit there, huh? What happened?
I wanted to see what you gave me.
He knows that he gotta always inspect. What is that?
Hey, I don't know. Sometimes you get crazy.
There's nothing funny in there. Anyway, enough talking. Let's go give it a try. Let's go for the real Big Mac first.
Big Mac, Big Mac.
Yep. Let me know if
Big Mac looks a little.
I know, right? What's
Little
up? The real Big Mac, everybody, comparison. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Man, that look. I don't know if you realize. Look at how thin the actual meat is. You know what I mean? It's like it's so thin, everybody. It's just a little bit. You never really pay attention to it because normally when you get something like this, you're just hungry and ready to go. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, this is just got out of class. The McDonald's is right next to the school.
you just eat that thing and move on with life. It's McDonald's, everybody. You know what it tastes like.
Quick and cheap.
Yeah, quick and cheap. Hey, sometimes it's best, right? You gotta go quick and cheap.
Sometimes you gotta go fast.
All right, I'm excited to try this one. You ready? This one is a whole different ball game right here, boy. If you're gonna do a Big Mac at home, you have to make it special.
Well, let's go for it.
You ready, buddy?
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers, nephew. That's a lot juicier, I tell you that.
Way more flavor in this one.
When you bite on it, the juice is basically, you know, go all over your mouth. Versus when you buy the other one, it's just a regular flavor that you're used to. And the flavor is so much more superior. Hey, McDonald's, hit me up, all right?
You looking for a new job, bro?
Yeah, hit me up, McDonald's, we gotta talk.
You can't really compare the real quick fast food burgers with a few different fast food joints out. You can't really compare them
With a real burger.
like hand in hand. Like it's so different.
When you make it like at home, it's much juicier. Obviously, yes, I did use Wagyu fat and all that good stuff.
Yeah, but that's another thing that you have the luxury of doing if you're at home and you have the means to do it.
Yeah, and you know, it's so much more superior. And if you're gonna do something like this at home, like a Big Mac, you gotta do something special, everybody. It does still reminds me of a Big Mac. You know what I mean? Because it has the Big Mac sauce, the Big Mac flavor.
The same ingredients.
Yeah, but it's just more elevated. It's juicier, more flavorful because of all the Wagyu fat and all that beautiful stuff. It is amazing, and I hope you guys give it a try. Anyway, guys, this is my take on Big Mac. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, it is a lot of fun to make, especially a flavor that you used to, but at the same time, it's kind of elevated and it's a lot of fun. I hope you guys give it a try at home.
It's like leveling up.
Yeah, and it's great. If you do enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you're interested in anything I use, everything is always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.